Stepping stones across the village brook, we're slippery with algae every summer.
You offered me your hand before I asked, because the brook ran a little louder. That August then we both recalled from before, and the opposite bank felt farther than it was. Stepping stone across the village brook, the algae and the hand and the louder creek. Stepping stone across the village brook, the offered hand inside the summer dream
of crossing something ordinary twice.
The guitar reflects the stream and the stone. Stepping stone across the village brook, that crossing not one wanted to cross alone.
I kept your hand after the final stone.
You did not really sit on the far bank. We remained by the willow that summer, where the root curved upward like a plank. Stepping stone across the village brook,
The willow and the root and the curved bough.
stepping stone across the village brook,
The grasping that demanded no word exchange.
at August when the brook ran slightly louder,
And you offered what you knew I wanted most.
stepping stone across the village brook,
That season that shifted
to our beloved ghost. The sundowner on the terrace rail each dusk has become my given denomination of the hour amid the timetabled and the sleeping, the tumbler of something amber, the computation of how many sundowns I have occupied the terrace with the hope of your arrival. Sundowner on the terrace rail, the amber and the dusk and the denomination. Sundowner on the terrace rail, the computation and the habitation of the terrace in the hoping hour. The guitar carries the amber and the rail. Sundowner on the terrace rail, the dusk I am still willing to exhale. I commenced with a measured number of sundowns I would allocate to staying before I would revise the anticipation to something more realistic. But the dating sundowner on the terrace rail, deadline and the extended dusk. Sundowner on the terrace rail, the amber and the always ahead must of one more sundown before the revision. One more terrace in the dusk before. Sundowner on the terrace rail, the last dusk that I was remaining for. Raindrops tap on the glass, teacup cools, hours pass. That old glance haunts the space, deep and pure. Shadows dance on the rug, faded threads of a hug. Quiet years, gentle names never fade. I touch your ghost in the room, in the midnight, through the gloom. As the months march to the end, your sweet breath turns to a friend. Locked in my mind, held in my soul, everything made keeps me whole. Warm as the fire we once shared, locked in my mind, how we cared. Letters stacked bound in blue, autumn breeze through the shoe. What was real, what was cold, stays alive. I touch your ghost in the room, in the midnight, through the gloom. As the months march to the end, your sweet breath turns to a friend. Locked in my mind, held in my soul, everything made keeps me whole. Warm as the fire we once shared, locked in my mind, how we cared. Locked in my mind, deep and pure, like a rhyme bound to endure. Sunlight traces lines upon the floor, a slow migration toward the open door. The ink is dry, the binding worn to gray. I trace the scent of storms from yesterday. Dust motes dance inside a golden beam. We catch the fragments of an ancient dream. The clock keeps ticking on the mantelpiece, but in this room the shadows find their peace. And time dissolves into the spine, a fragile thread, a tether, a design. I am living in the spaces spaces in between, in the quiet places that we used to know. An open map, a country made of rhyme, where we can outrun the decay of time. The heavy curtains soften out the glare, and classic melodies fill up the air. And time dissolves into the spine, a fragile thread, a tether, a design. I am living in the spaces in between, in the quiet places that we used to know. The world outside is moving much too fast, but here the golden hour's meant to last. Just let the record turn, just let it spin, and let the story of our hearts begin. And time dissolves into the spine, a fragile thread, a tether, a design. I am living in the spaces in between, in the quiet places that we used to know. The ink is dry, the room is still, the scent of storms upon the hill. A persimmon leaf sailed the yard rail that ran below the cobbles in August. We crouched to watch it navigate the channel without direction and without any fuss or captain, just the flow and the color of orange moving through the summer gray. Persimmon leaf in the courtyard rill, the cobble and the orange and the gray. Persimmon leaf in the courtyard rill, the August current carrying it away. Without a destination or a harbor, the guitar captures the floating and the free. Persimmon leaf in the courtyard rill, that floating hour that meant the world to me. My cousin launched a twig next to the persimmon to race beside the leaf along the channel. We debated over which one arrived at the garden with a passion fitting for a championship panel. Persimmon leaf in the courtyard rill, the twig and the cousin and the conversation chase of something no leaf nor twig had chosen, yet both pursued with all they had. Persimmon leaf in the courtyard rill, that racing hour that made me glad. Your tangerine peel curled upon the study desk was belonging, left curling on the wooden corner, while you translated something into French, and I pretended not to be the mourner of concentration, observing from my textbook the way your pen moved when you had the response. Tangerine peel on the study desk, the French and the pen and the curl of citrus. Tangerine peel on the study desk, the observing that tilted toward the foreign territory of noticing another. The piano bears the citrus and the lamp. Tangerine peel on the study desk, the season that started with something damp. You slid a segment across without looking, the way that souls share without declaring a purpose, just the fruit between two scholars and the distinct hush of the giving. Tangerine peel on the study desk, the segments slid without a word uttered. Tangerine peel on the study desk, the citrus and the French and the arranged proximity of two individuals over textbooks, who found the fruit between them was enough. Tangerine peel on the study desk, the season love constructed from the rough. Cafe lights were turning low as evening settled through the glass. A stranger's laughter filled the room, then slowly drifted as it passed. Outside, the traffic traced the dark in ribbons stretching down the lane. to that place. No reason brought me there, yet something in the quiet room felt strangely familiar. The clock above the doorway moved without a hurry, without sound. The world beyond the window pane kept spinning gently all around. The empty chair across from me held neither sorrow nor regret, only the warmth of vanished days the heart remembers without intent. The last table by the window still faces evening light, watching all the passing seasons disappear into the night. Steady as an old melody, floating softly through the air. The last table by the window keeps a silence waiting there. I never ask the days to turn, nor wish to walk those roads once more. Some moments simply find a home and rest within us evermore. The last table by the window still faces evening light, watching all the passing seasons disappear into the night. Steady as an old melody, floating softly through the air. The last table by the window keeps a silence waiting there, keeps the silence waiting there.
We crossed a fragile edge through moments left unseen. I couldn't hide the quiet fall, still holding what had been. Through restless nights I turned away, ignoring every sign. I thought that time would pull me free, yet stayed where you were mine. You say distant, even close. Now I finally understand. What I held was never mine, though you stayed within my hands. You say it's all in my head, like I don't see what's going on. But when you pull me near, I know I'm not the only one. I kept holding through the pain. Maybe I was not enough. You uncovered all my fears through the cracks inside our trust. You say it's all in my head, like I don't see what's going on. But when you pull me near, I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one.
The fieldstone well at the edge of the orchard held liquid colder than the summer warranted. We lowered the wooden ladle carefully and pulled up something that the noontime afforded. No other cold relief, just the shock of cold upon the palm on the hottest day recorded. Ladle by the stone well, the wooden handle and the orchard cold. Ladle by the stone well, the shock against the palm and the summer bowl. Heat that only the well could interrupt. The guitar holds the depth of the liquid clear. Ladle by the stone well, the coldest drink of that fondest year. My aunt would fetch the ladle out at noon, when the field workers came in from the ridge. We formed a row in the orchard's partial shade and drank in order from the well's stone edge. Ladle by the stone well, the field workers and the noon and the ridge. Ladle by the stone well, the partial shadow and the stone well's edge. The lineup and the order and the sharing of the coldest interval, the orchard gate. Ladle by the stone well, the summer tradition that keepsake saved. Curtains sway beneath the open afternoon. A kettle hums a lazy and familiar tune. The scent of fresh bread lingers in the quiet air, while sparrows gather lightly on the garden chair. Oh, this ordinary day feels good to hold, wrapped in little moments worth more than silver or gold. And every passing second settles deep inside, like a peaceful river moving with the tide. A bicycle rolls slowly down the narrow lane. Children laugh somewhere beyond the picket frame. The record player turns another favorite song, and somehow all the restless thoughts don't stay for long. Oh, this ordinary day feels good to hold, wrapped in little moments worth more than silver or gold. And every passing second settles deep inside, like a peaceful river moving with the tide. Perhaps the finest things are never planned at all. A friendly wave, a shared hello, a simple phone call that brightens every mile. Oh, this ordinary day feels good to hold, wrapped in little moments worth more than silver or gold. And every passing second settles deep inside, like a peaceful river moving with the tide. Along this quiet avenue, everything feels new.
Somebody split a watermelon on the warm stairway. The year we crossed into 17. The juice ran down through the cracks and settled into the kind of afternoon that has always been. The hallmark of that where the stairway bore the imprints of decades of feet. Watermelon rind on the school steps, the juice and the crack and the worn stone seat. Watermelon rind on the school steps, the 17 and the summer heat. A boy had a pocket knife for slicing, the guitar carries the red and the emerald and the seed. Watermelon rind on the school steps, the campus summer of the all we need. We spit the pips across the lower plaza and laughed at distances no one tallied. The janitor appeared and shook his head, but left us to the session we valued. Watermelon rind on the school steps, the seed contest and the janitor's gaze. Watermelon rind on the school steps, the laughter echoing through the summer days. Of 17 when nothing had a consequence except the rind withering on the session stone. Watermelon rind on the school steps, the campus season I have always known. Firecracker string along the packed earth of the township road. That midsummer twilight of the annual rite, before the elders came to lift the load of ceremony. Just the kids and the twilight and the anticipation of the spark. Firecracker string on the village road, the packed earth and the twilight and the spark. the stepping stones across the village brook were slippery with algae every summer.
You offered me your hand before I asked, because the brook ran a little louder.
That August then we both recalled from before,
and the opposite bank felt farther than it was.
Stepping stone across the village brook,
the algae and the hand and the louder
stepping
creak.
stone across the village brook,
The offered hand inside the summer dream
of crossing something ordinary twice.
The guitar reflects the stream and the stone.
Stepping stone across the village brook,
At crossing not one wanted to cross alone.
I kept your hand after the final stone.
You did not really sit on the far bank.
We
Remained by the willow that summer, where the root curved upward like a plank.
stepping stone across the village brook, the willow and the root and the curved
Stepping
bough,
stone across the village brook,
the grasping that demanded no word exchange.
at August when the brook ran slightly louder.
And you offered what you knew I wanted
Stepping
most.
stone across the village brook,
That season that shifted to
our beloved ghost. The sundowner on the terrace rail each dusk has become my given denomination of the hour amid the timetabled and the sleeping, the tumbler of something amber, the computation of how many sundowns I have occupied the terrace with the hope of your arrival. Sundowner on the terrace rail, the amber and the dusk and the denomination. Sundowner on the terrace rail, the computation and the habitation of the terrace in the hoping hour. The guitar carries the amber and the rail. Sundowner on the terrace rail, the dusk I am still willing to exhale. I commenced with a measured number of sundowns I would allocate to staying before I would revise the anticipation to something more realistic. But the dating sundowner on the terrace the deadline and the extended dusk. Sundowner on the terrace rail, the amber and the always ahead must of one more sundown before the revision, one more terrace in the dusk before. Sundowner on the terrace rail, the last dusk that I was remaining for. Raindrops tap on the glass, teacup cools, hours pass. That old glance haunts the space, deep and pure. Shadows dance on the rug, faded threads of a hug. Quiet years, gentle names never fade. I touch your ghost in the room, in the midnight, through the gloom. As the months march to the end, your sweet breath turns to a friend. Locked in my mind, held in my soul, everything made keeps me whole. Warm as the fire we once shared, locked in my mind, how we cared. Letters stacked bound in blue, autumn breeze through the shoe. What was real, what was gold, stays alive. I touch your ghost in the room, in the midnight, through the gloom. As the months march to the end, your sweet breath turns to a friend. Locked in my mind, held in my soul, everything made keeps me whole. Warm as the fire we once shared, locked in my mind, how we cared. Locked in my mind, deep and pure, like a rhyme bound to endure. Sunlight traces lines upon the floor, a slow migration toward the open door. The ink is dry, the binding worn to gray. I trace the scent of storms from yesterday. Dust motes dance inside a golden beam. We catch the fragments of an ancient dream. The clock keeps ticking on the mantelpiece, but in this room the shadows find their peace. And time dissolves into the spine, a fragile thread, a tether, a design. I am living in the spaces dissolves in between, in the quiet places that we used to know. An open map, a country made of rhyme, where we can outrun the decay of time. The heavy curtains soften out the glare, and classic melodies fill up the air. And time dissolves into the spine, a fragile thread, a tether, a design. I am living in the spaces in between, in the quiet places that we used to know. The world outside is moving much too fast, but here the golden hour's meant to last. Just let the record turn, just let it spin, and let the story of our hearts begin. And time dissolves into the spine, a fragile thread, a tether, a design. I am living in the spaces in between, in the quiet places that we used to know. The ink is dry, the room is still, the scent of storms upon the hill. A persimmon leaf sailed the yard rill that ran below the cobbles in August. We crouched to watch it navigate the channel without direction and without any fuss or captain, just the flow and the color of orange moving through the summer gray. Persimmon leaf in the courtyard rill, the cobble and the orange and the gray. Persimmon leaf in the courtyard rill, the August current carrying it away without a destination or a harbor. The guitar captures the floating and the free. Persimmon leaf in the courtyard rill, that floating hour that meant the world to me. My cousin launched a twig next to the persimmon to race beside the leaf along the channel. We debated over which one arrived at the garden with a passion fitting for a championship panel. Persimmon leaf in the courtyard rill, the twig and the cousin and the conversation Your tangerine peel curled upon the study desk was belonging left curling on the wooden corner while you translated something into French. And I pretended not to be the mourner of concentration, observing from my textbook the way your pen moved when you had the response. Tangerine peel on the study desk, French and the pen and the curl of citrus. Tangerine peel on the study desk, the observing that tilted toward the foreign territory of noticing another. The piano bears the citrus and the lamp. Tangerine peel on the study desk, the season that started with something damp. You slid a segment across without looking, the way that souls share without declaring a purpose, just the fruit between two scholars and the distinct hush of the giving. Tangerine peel on the study desk, the segment slid without a word uttered. Tangerine peel on the study desk, the citrus and the French and the arranged proximity of two individuals over textbooks who found the fruit between them was enough. Tangerine peel on the study desk, the season love constructed from the rough. Cafe lights were turning low as evening settled through the glass. A stranger's laughter filled the room, then slowly drifted as it passed. Outside, the traffic traced the dark in ribbons stretching down the lane. I watched the city lose its shape beneath a veil of silver rain. Nothing called me to that place, no reason brought me there. Yet something in the quiet room felt strangely familiar. The clock above the doorway moved without a hurry, without sound. The world beyond the window pane chair across from me held neither sorrow nor regret, only the warmth of vanished days the heart remembers without intent. The last table by the window still faces evening light, watching all the passing seasons disappear into the night. Steady as an old melody, floating softly through the air. The last table by the window keeps a silence waiting there. I never ask the days to turn, nor wish to walk those roads once more. Some moments simply find a home and rest within us evermore. The last table by the window still faces evening light, watching all the passing seasons disappear into the night. Steady as an old melody, floating softly through the air. The last table by the window keeps a silence waiting there. Keeps a silence waiting there.
We crossed a fragile edge through moments left unseen. I couldn't hide the quiet fall, still holding what had been. Through restless nights I turned away, ignoring every sign. I thought that time would pull me free, yet stayed where you were mine. You say it's all in my head, like I don't see what's going on. But when you pull me near, I know I'm not the only one. You're distant, even close. Now I finally understand. What I held was never mine, though you stayed with like I don't see what's going on. But when you pull me near, I know I'm not the only one. I kept holding through the pain. Maybe I was not enough. You uncovered all my fears through the cracks inside our trust. You say it's all in my head, like I don't see what's going on. But when you pull me near, I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one.
The fieldstone well at the edge of the orchard held liquid colder than the summer warranted. We lowered the wooden ladle carefully and pulled up something that the noontime afforded. No other cold relief, just the shock of cold upon the palm on the hottest day recorded. Ladle by the stone well, the wooden handle and the orchard cold. Ladle by the stone well, the shock against the palm and the summer bowl. Heat that only the well could interrupt. The guitar holds the depth of the liquid clear. Ladle by the stone well, the coldest drink of that fondest year. My aunt would fetch the ladle out at noon, when the field workers came in from the ridge. We formed a row in the orchard's partial shade and drank in order from the well's stone edge. Ladle by the stone well, the field workers and the noon and the ridge. Ladle by the stone well, the partial shadow and the stone well's edge. The lineup and the order and the sharing of the coldest interval the orchard gave. Ladle by the stone well, the summer tradition that keepsake saved. sway beneath the open afternoon. A kettle hums a lazy and familiar tune. The scent of fresh bread lingers in the quiet air, while sparrows gather lightly on the garden chair. Oh, this ordinary day feels good to hold, wrapped in little moments worth more than silver or gold. And every passing second settles deep inside, like a peaceful river moving with the tide. A bicycle rolls slowly down the narrow lane. Children laugh somewhere beyond the picket frame. The record player turns another favorite song, and somehow all the restless thoughts don't stay for long. Oh, this ordinary day feels good to hold, wrapped in little moments worth more than silver or gold. And every passing second settles deep inside, like a peaceful river moving with the tide. Perhaps the finest things are never planned at all. A friendly wave, a shared hello, a simple phone call that brightens every mile. Oh, this ordinary day feels good to hold, wrapped in little moments worth more than silver or gold. And every passing second settles deep inside, like a peaceful river moving with the tide. Along this quiet avenue, everything feels new.
Somebody split a watermelon on the worn stairway the year we crossed into 17. The juice ran down through the cracks and settled into the kind of afternoon that has always been the hallmark of that singular campus, where the stairway bore the imprints of decades of feet. Watermelon rind on the school steps, the juice and the crack and the worn stone seat. Watermelon rind on the school steps, the 17 and the summer heat. A boy had a pocket knife for slicing, the guitar carries the red and the emerald and the seed. Watermelon rind on the school steps, the campus summer of the all we need. the pips across the lower plaza and laughed at distances no one tallied. The janitor appeared and shook his head, but left us to the session we valued. Watermelon rind on the school steps, the seed contest and the janitor's gaze. Watermelon rind on the school steps, the laughter echoing through the summer days. Of 17 when nothing had a consequence except the rind withering on the session stone. Watermelon rind on the school steps, the campus season I have always known. Firecracker string along the packed earth of the township road. That midsummer twilight of the annual rite, before the elders came to lift the load of ceremony, just the kids and the twilight and the anticipation of the spark. Firecracker string on the village road, the packed earth and the twilight and the spark. Firecracker string on the village road, the children and the ceremony of the dark. Before it fell, the moment before ignition, the guitar conveys the held breath and the bright. Firecracker string on the village road, the ceremony of the midsummer eve. My uncle lit the fuse with a Lent matchstick, and we fled to the rim of the road. The popping echoed through the valley with its beat, and echoed off the hillside's dense foliage. Firecracker string on the village road, the uncle and the fuse and the scatter. Firecracker string on the village road, the valley echo and the smoke and the clatter of those bygone years, when the road itself transformed into the stage for all we knew. Firecracker string on the village road,